That we're on, right? So good coffee. Yeah, good stuff. All right. Doc flashlight here. All right. What a great day to create community in your classroom. We're going to do that from period to period today. And we are going to do some head counts, but third period. So teachers, when it comes to third period, keep those students in class so we can count them all. We won't count all. All right. Live from the new media studio here, right here at beautiful Valley High School. This is Falcon Flash. Yeah, a man, a plan, Panama. Because if you write that out, a man, a plan, Panama, and you write it backwards, it's the same. It's a palindrome. Good morning, students and staff. Today is Thursday, August 15th. And why are we talking about Panama? Here we go. The rush of settlers to California and Oregon in the mid-19th century was the initial impetus for the U.S. desire to build an artificial waterway across Central America. In 1855, the United States completed a railroad across the Isthmus of Panama, at that time part of Colombia, but not anymore, prompting various parties to propose canal building plans. because you see, you'd sail your ship down there, you'd have to unload onto the railroad across the isthmus, put it back on a different ship. So if you build a canal, you see, then the ship goes through the water the whole way, and you don't have to unload and reload, and that's why. Anyway, that's not part of the script. So let's keep going. By the turn of the century, the canal became imperative to the United States, which had acquired an overseas empire at the end of the Spanish-American War and sought the ability to move warships and commerce quickly between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. In 1906, American engineers decided on the construction of a lock canal, and the next 3 years were spent developing construction facilities and eradicating tropical diseases in the area. Not very successfully, though. A lot of people died from like yellow fever during the construction, but also not part of the script.
Yellow fever.
That yellow fever. In 1909, construction proper began in one of the largest construction projects of all time. The U.S. engineers moved nearly 240 million cubic yards of earth, I don't even know what that means, and spent close to $400 million in constructing the 51-mile-long canal. On August 15th, that's today, 1914, not today,
No,
years
not
ago,
today.
the Panama Canal was open to traffic. Let's take a look at this engineering marvel.
It's been called one of the 7 wonders of the modern world. A man-made waterway, 50 miles long, that forever altered the face of the earth.
The Panama Canal exceeded any country's capacity. If in 1904 you asked me to put money, I would have said, no, it cannot be built. Nobody knew how this was going to be done.
The geographic location of Panama, the Isthmus of Panama, has always been coveted as a way of making the oceans meet. With the building of the Panama Canal, the realization of a dream became an expression of the power, the strength, the might of a growing nation.
For nearly 100 years, the Panama Canal has stood for the triumph of technology over nature. But when it was built at the dawn of the 20th century, it was simply an audacious gamble, a colossal engineering project, the likes of which the world had never seen.
It's a story of inspiration. It's a story of humanity. What man can endure with the pick and shovel to dig the canal.
It used science and engineering and government to improve the country and really improve the world. But it has a dark side as well. It is also a symbol of arrogance, authority, and power.
The canal really announced the United States as the leading country in the world. It demonstrated an extraordinary will and determination.
All right, and that's your patriotic observance for today. And now on to the Falcon Flash. Attention all girls interested in playing soccer this season, especially you freshmen. There will be a one day and one day only tryout, and that's today at 3 o'clock. So please bring your running shoes or soccer shoes and wear shorts and a t-shirt. And we look forward to seeing you out there on the practice field after school. If you have any questions before that time of 3 o'clock, please see Coach Martinez. He is in room 112. Students, if you want to see a counselor about a course change, we have time set up after school all this week. Today is sophomore day. So 10th graders, come on by after school. Tomorrow, of course, is reserved for the freshmen. And speaking of freshmen, let me talk to the freshmen real quick. Okay, you freshmen. Because it's nearly time for our freshman interviews. Next Tuesday and Wednesday is a late start for all students. So everybody else that thought I was talking to freshmen, I'm really talking to all of you. And next week, late start on Tuesday and Wednesday, school starts about 9:15. So get here. Cafeteria will stay open a little later for breakfast. We'll talk more about all that stuff on Monday. But for now, freshmen, check your 10-day forecast in your Falcon Flash classroom for the bell schedule, by the way. Everybody, staff, students, you'll find it in there, 10-day forecast. While we interview our newest Falcons freshmen, you can already access the questions you may be asked during the interview in your Falcon Flash classroom. If you still need to join the classroom, please ask your teachers for the code. They all have it in their email. I will also be posting your appointment time in the classroom soon, so you'll want to check back to see if you have an appointment on Tuesday or Wednesday. Our link crew leaders will also be here to support you in the interview process next week. And for our seniors, remember that we are hoping that you join us on Tuesday morning in the auditorium during that late start. Come early anyway, to hear about this year's activities and to help make the big decision. That's my big decision face. About grad night, shirts, and other things that are important to you as seniors. And now Ms. Wu is here. She's back again for PBIS, so take it away.
Thank you, Mr. Rosema. Good morning and welcome to day 4 of our Valley Values. Today, we'll be going over the importance of classroom agreements. As a reminder, our Valley Values are that we are connected, we are lifelong learners, and we are strong. In almost every classroom, you should see our school-wide expectation matrix. I spoke about the matrix over the last 2 days. This matrix was created by Valley students for Valley students. Today, you have an opportunity to decide how being connected, being a lifelong learner, and being strong is in each of your classes. Everyone should have received a paper in their first period that looks just like this. It is important for us to remember that every time you step into a classroom, that we are part of a classroom community. We are all responsible for our own actions, of course, but we are also responsible to help and uplift others in the class. Be a light of positivity for your classmates. Now, make sure to show your Valley Values every day in your classroom community. Now, we go to Maria for our picture of the day.
Hello, Falcons. Today's picture of the day shows a group of our dedicated Falcon parents in our Wellness Center as they helped create inspirational pencils that they handed out to students on Monday. There is so much that these parents do to make Valley a better school, and we thank them for their time. We will get to know some of these wonderful people on the Falcon Flash. Be sure to send us any pictures to share with our school. Now here's Mr. Rosema with some more announcements.
Hey, I'm back. There I am. Tomorrow is our opening rally. We're very excited. And the beginning of our celebration of our 60 years here at Valley. We will not be on the air tomorrow with the Falcon Flash broadcast. So let me tell you now about our expectations for the rally. Following first period, all students and staff will make their way out to the stadium and we'll sit by classes. So all freshmen still, there's the good and perfect. Look, there's a picture of the arrows and everything. Let's explain those arrows. The freshmen will sit at the south side of the stadium, indicated here by the dark gold arrow. Seniors get center seating now. You've moved your way up to the very middle where the dark blue is pointing. Juniors have moved right over to the left of them or to the right of them. I don't know, to the north of them, whatever. Where the light blue arrow is, and the sophomores will get to the north side of the bleachers where the yellow arrow is pointing. So make your way out there. We'll have people to assist you in getting seated. Our band, cheer, color guard, ASB, and dance team have been working really hard to prepare for an excellent start to the school year. So we hope you all join us out there. It'll be a good kickoff for the year. Quick reminders for you. Once again, skateboards are now stored in lockers. If you still don't have a locker, we will get you over to ASB to get one. But don't be upset if we take your skateboard to hold it for today until you get that locker situated. Reminder to always be on time to your classes, be on time to school. It sets a good example and you won't miss anything. And that's important. And check your schedules daily in Aries because we are making some big moves to help balance our class sizes. So we'll make sure you're in the right place at the right time. And that's it for today's Falcon Flash. And remember
Falcon
Fever,
catch it!